Hello everybody, welcome back to Doggo Card Reviews. We are here doing something a little different. We're gonna take a brief detour back to the past here with none other than a live featuring School Idol Festival Volume 3 6th Anniversary, a retrospective.
Hey, look, I actually know who these creatures are.
Yes, and this is going to be quite different from our usual reviews. As you will see in the thumbnail, this is going to be more about subunits more than colors, because heaven forbid, like, we try to talk about cards like out of context, and we don't really want that. Y'all don't really want that either.
I'd be like, wait, colors, dude. This refers to another card in another color completely. FR?
Yeah, we ain't here to do that. So we're gonna begin with none other than like the plurality's favorite of BiBi. And we will begin with none other than this card. Secret Letter Ellie Ayase 002,000 with just the music trait. She is a clean cut with also a little accelerate ability. This is going to be BB's like main gimmick here. At the beginning of your combat phase, you may pay the cost of dinging yourself from the top card of your deck. If you do, she gets level +1 and power +2,000 until the end of the turn.
Okay, as a level 1 4K, what are you not killing at 0?
Right.
You'd be hard-pressed to defend against this, man.
And the accelerate here is very nice because this lets you get to level 1 faster while also letting you like try lane and like suffer a few consequences for it. Like this card is like pretty ridiculous.
This is like, wait, what?
Like FR, I get to game myself, be a 4K level 1 and like try lane willy-nilly and be practically unpunished for it? Yo, sign me the F up.
Sign me up, boys. Oh, also, for limited, yes.
Yeah? Easiest claim of your life? Of course, double R does mean, if you're lucky, you'll find maybe one of her in your box.
One of the box, boys.
That's fine.
one of the best cards in this set. Like, original generation needed a card like Ellie here.
Hey, and you know what? Just for that, easily playable points for me.
Oh yeah, and of course, brownie points. It's on best girl, boys. Let's fucking go.
Here's best girl to clarify.
Oh, of course.
All right.
I get to read this flaming pile of trash, man. FR.
Come on,
Message
man.
from the heart. It's Nico. Oh God, it's Nico. 1010 4K. If you have 2 or more other guys, gee, Bushy, that's kind of difficult, man. She's a 6K, and when she attacks, if you have powerful stage, the gold bar in your climax area, you may stock charge from your grave.
FR, they power crept Oxing and tossing a Miku.
FR, they power crept Shizuru from rewrite.
This is how you know Gavin are clear for like different eras of the game.
Yeah, okay. Now, this card is not that good.
What I found funny was, so for those who like are not even know, the Love Live Big Transcoil Festival Volume 3 6th Anniversary set try to focus things more on the subunits. And the subunits, this particular BB, Nico, Ellie, and Maki. And we're like the thing is this. Where do we need to even spend a ton of stock? We really don't in this title.
Like, first off,
like the BB deck is just kind of like we just sit on this like 10+ card stock, and we're like what do we do with it? It's just there to look pretty.
No, you got swapped.
You got swapped, true, and they are making more of those cards.
Now,
now
the point.
Gavin, you honestly, I feel like we rather just play like Bokudaki Wahitosu, Bokudaki Wahitosu no Hikari Maki Nishiki instead, right?
I don't know, man. She would be incredibly sus nowadays.
Okay, that or this.
Let's see here. Well, the problem with Nico is she doesn't net you actual advantage here. And with BiBi, it's really hard to convert the extra stock into cards.
Correct.
And guess what? Well, while she is defendable, and she's more acceptable in this era, where the hell am I going to get the counter to defend her?
Right. Like we will say we have a counter that's BiBi like that is within the BiBi realm, but like 6K just isn't defendable in a nutshell, right?
It's more of okay. 6K is defendable thanks to Spriggan. But the thing is Spriggan can fetch his own counter.
Whereas we really don't have such a card in BiBi specifically.
Right. So the thing is, I'm just sitting on a bunch of stock with 2 cards in hand and wondering, okay, I have to clock every bloody turn now.
This was like a bit of a problem even in like a top tier deck like Guardian, right? Like, you know, like unless you actually have the Lucia Amagi, like your Shizuru combo just kind of like goes whatever, right?
Even with the Amagi, man, I was still forced to clock every bloody turn.
Right, because you play one card, Amagi only gives you 1 character at best.
Right, I was like, I got 1 creature in hand, man, and Shizuru got destroyed ×3 after gloves have been expended.
Right, because, you know, you can only fetch gloves back only so many times, right?
Right, and that's the same problem with Nico here. And
right.
When this card was first spoiled 2 years ago, guess what everybody thought? Oh, I'll just use gloves. While Original Generation does have gloves,
it's level 2, and it's not even bondable in any meaningful way.
So that's a huge problem, and again, people try to equivalent the same thing. I'm going, no, this isn't even close. Like, when you asked me the question earlier, would you rather play Maki? Oh, man.
Well, you kind of like, you almost have to, just to like have a somewhat of a hand size. And accelerate does mean that you will almost always get to level 1 first, which is fine, you know. The biggest thing about Maki was, you know, before we even had the set, when it's like, how am I going to reliably even pop off Maki? I really can't, right?
Well, Maki was popular in, like, Maki was really struggling in the era of Eren.
Right.
And how well does Love Live do against Shingeki? The answer is no, right?
Correct. I cry every time.
You cry every time, or you feel bird bombs and hope you get to 1 first.
Right.
Like, Love Live, the Original Generation just gets slaughtered. But I'm talking modern day. Oh, man. Maki's gonna struggle.
She will, but, you know, with like the accelerate tools that BiBi does have, and, you know, we're assuming that, you know, we're playing like a BiBi focused deck here.
Right, we're assuming the BiBi focus here, of course.
So you will almost always get to level 1 first because LOL accelerate go burr.
Right. But at the same time, how many targets are you going to realistically have?
Right, especially when like Ellie's like killing things left and right.
And their clean cut just goes burr. And clean cuts are everywhere now, man.
They really are. Like, you know, like the better question is, can you even name a title that does not have a clean cut? Like, you can, but
let's see here. Let's look at my handy dandy chart of relevant decks.
Slime recently got one, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see here. Slime has 2 of them.
2, not even just 1. 2. Okay, understandable.
Kappa?
Hasneru, FR?
Let's see here. Charlotte.
Does not have one, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Charlotte doesn't have one. Konosuba doesn't play theirs. They have one, but they don't play it.
For a good reason, right?
It's actually mostly space concerns, actually. It's a vanilla 2/5 clean cut.
Right.
It has magic trade on it, man.
But it's more like why would you play
What's-
this when you have like all these other things in Konosuba, right?
Sunshine?
I'm sorry.
Shaolong doesn't play clean cut.
No, it doesn't.
Let's see here. No, ReZero plays theirs. Gotsubin plays theirs. Alicization does not have clean cut.
Unless you force it in, but at that point it's kind of like, what?
Neither does Adventure Time.
Yeah, Adventure Time does not have one.
And that's it.
That's it. Rip.
Actually, no, Grisaia
Grisaia does not have one. Right. But Grisaia can go burrowing other ways.
Let's see here. It's like 2 shitters, including JC. I'm just like, fuck.
Right, you're just like, oh, F this game.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, oh, yeah, this game's fucked now. But realistically, though, like, that's the biggest problem I have with Nico. She doesn't do enough.
Yeah.
Oh, and that gold bar. That gold bar makes me hate this combo even more.
Oh no.
In limited, she's bulky enough to live, I guess.
Right. The problem is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the CX should be a CR.
Oh, fuck. Have fun fighting the bar in limited.
Right. What do I really want to give this?
I'll give this the niche. I'd rather have tomato soup over this.
Yeah, I'll have to agree here. I guess the reason why I brought up the question to Gavin, like, why play this when we literally have a BiBi character that can actually net us advantage?
Because she's small.
She is small, but come on. We'd rather have like that, right?
Yeah, give me the tomato soup every time. Even if it's bloody canned.
Alright.
Hey man, she's the quality of canned tomato soup.
Anyway, we will move on. Alright, we now have also for Kotori's sake Maki Nishikino 1-1 4K. She's a level assist. She also has the ability of when you use Accelerate, if she is in standing position, you may pay a cost of resting this card. If you do, stock a music character from your waiting room. And auto climax combo, when powerful stage, the same gold bar trigger is put in your climax area. Choose one character in your waiting room, salvage it, and discard one.
You see, why would I rather play the gold bar for this card than Nico?
Because at least this thing can let you filter your hand better. Which is actually a good thing of having a gold bar deck, right?
Right.
It's just like place powerful stage. I have 2 other powerful stages in hand. Maki, go.
Yeah, Maki, save me, please. Yeah, I'll salvage something useful. Pitch this Kuso gold bar here. By the way, this has the Kuso package for climaxes, man. You know which package I'm talking about.
True.
It's just like, yo, dog, this gives me original Sal vibes all over again, man. In addition to being a level assist, cool.
Yeah, I think this is overall. I limited.
Yes.
Why not? It's a low assist at worst case. And accelerate, boom. You just gain stock off of that. Like, that's pretty good.
Yes. I mean, you did take 1 damage in response, but
that's
that
fine.
accelerate most likely does something.
Probably. Like overall playable. Easy.
Yeah, very playable. Very playable. This is more of accelerate actually does something, huh?
Right?
And power and the ability to draw and ditch these Kuso gold bars.
Yo, I'm down.
yo, dog, sign me up.
Right? All right, we'll move on.
All right, next. Shadow Effort, Nico, 001K. Whenever this ability activates to once per turn, when you accelerate, draw 1, ditch 1, and she's a tap self-tutoring brainstorm.
Holy moly. Brainstorms with actual utility. Guys. Also has such a gold bar problem.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. You know, once you look throughout the deck, you'll realize that gold bar is not as big of a problem as I make it out to be.
It really isn't. Like, it really isn't. Like, it's crazy. Like it's almost like BiBi like solves its own shortcomings.
However, you need to hit yourself a bunch.
I mean, at level 0 and 1, you don't really care, right? And
True.
that's like the time where this really matters. Gold bars triggered early or drawn early, or like what kind of kill you in a game.
Right.
And Nico and Maki can just like help you get rid of them like it's nothing.
And potentially give you good cards in response.
Right.
Because we have 8+ing triggers in this deck, and man, I just triggered bar. Fuck.
Right. So I overall, this is definitely playable to me.
Oh, and limited?
Limited,
Yes.
yeah. Why not? It's a Search Brainstorm with benefits.
You have a tap, so triggering Brainstorm. At worst case.
Yeah, you for some reason you someone cannot find Accelerate cards. Period. That's what you have, and that's fine.
This gives Bopero a run for her money. This gives Bopero a run for her money, to be honest. Like when it comes to the respective sets, like
right. Like I mean, almost all the time you're just kind of like, do I care about 500 multiplied by colors in my level area? Or do I value, do I value like being able to like hand filter? I would almost always take a hand filter.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, especially if I'm playing, especially with bars. Yeah, give me the hand filter.
Right.
Yeah, get this to playable, man. Woo.
For sure. And there's a reason why BiBi plays both of these cards, because we have none other than Muse for Pirate Story LEISA 329,000. If you have, also for Kotori's sake, Maki Nishikino, the level assist, and Shadow after Nico Nazawa, the brainstorm we just mentioned earlier, this is an early play. On play, she gets 4,500 power and the ability of neither player can play backup from hand during this card's battle until the end of your opponent's next turn. On top of that, she also has this ability. Although at the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you may pay the cost of pay 1, gain yourself. If you do, choose one of your opponent's characters and gets soul -2 until the end of the turn.
Okay, so thanks to Maki, man, this girl is basically unkillable.
Yeah, we're looking at 15,000.
Yeah, 15,000 FR.
What are you doing? No, you're Cat W.
No counters.
You keel over. And like what I really like about Muse Private Story LEISA in terms of like soul reduction is that you can't blink her.
Nope.
Like she activates when you start to attack. So you can't even go like, she go burn. No.
Yes, but you do hit yourself in response.
That's fine. Ping 1 to soul reduced by 2. That's
the same as healing.
That's the same as healing. That's fine.
it's almost the same as healing one, man. Because
right,
I don't take damage.
Right, and the cards that enable her early play are like, again, they're good.
Like they're your back row pretty much.
Right, and that's why it's good back row. Unlike some cards with an early play condition of this nature, right?
Like it's funny because when until Maki was revealed, I was just like, gold bar, ew, this thing is trash.
But then you see Maki. Again you see Nico.
Okay, I see now. And then LA, boom.
Right.
It's like it kind of the thing with doing these in subunits is, what is the point of playing the subunit? Like, what is the point of it? Like, what drives you to play each individual subunit? Right,
and for BiBi specifically, it's like things like Muse Pirate Story LEISA.
Right, and a little more background for the audience here. The reason why we chose to do original generation and not Sunshine is because Sunshine has been talked to death by now. Hardly anybody talks about original anymore.
Right, almost everyone knows at this point. You don't play Shaorun, what are you doing? With Sunshine. At least with original generation, you could argue all 3 subunits that they constructed, like there's something to them. Like one is not necessarily burying the other.
The community's like, just play BiBi, man.
BiBi go burn. I'm like, FR people, are y'all just saying that because y'all ship Maki Nico like Sunrise tends to do? I don't know about you, Gavin, but like, I feel like Honoka X Maki is a better ship. Or if we want to go Ganker, we could go Guardian of Glass.
How about Ellie Nozomi?
So what I just said was true. Guardian of Glass.
Yep. Now, of course, I'm just going. Now is Ellie a good card? Very much so. In limited, good luck.
Yeah, in limited, like just think like single-handedly win games, and she's only an R. Oh my goodness.
Well, again, she's not dropping at 2 in limited in all likelihood.
Right, because
Three different rares.
It's gonna be a little impossible. Hey, at level 3, hey, this could literally be the difference between living and dying.
True.
Like that's how good. Like again, as Gavin said, it's almost like healing. So overall, playable.
It's like in limited. It's like being able to money counter your opponent's level 3.
Right.
They're taking 1 damage. I'm like FR.
That's pretty
I'll
good.
take that.
And unblinkable. Like unlike some soul reduction cards, right?
Like you can't respond to this card.
You really can't. Like blink doesn't do anything to this.
You can't counter her.
Yeah, for the most part.
Massive.
Yeah, so just like run over whatever's in front of her for the most part.
Like, yo, dog, give this to Sparkle Doge.
Ooh, I like you.
Hey, man, it's best girl. It's best girl.
It's best girl. True.
I gotta. People love to accuse me of being too sweaty and being too much like a modern player. You know what, man? I'm not completely dead inside. Okay.
True.
I'm not completely dead. All right, next card.
Okay.
Oh, finally, it's time for me to read a Best Girl card. Elegant Time Best Girl, 001K. So she's a pitch bond for the level assist Maki, and our brainstorm Nico over there.
Wow, stonks.
Wait, what?
Discard those gold bars for like one of the other things that filter out your gold bars. Stonks.
Yo, dog, I have 2 spare gold bars in hand.
Elegant Time, Ayase, discard both. Find your level assist and your brainstorm.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Oh, and limited. Unless, well, you have to kind of like find these, at least one of these 2 to make it worth it.
Right. Like, it's not worth it by itself. Like,
right, it's just not that you don't have one of the other 2. Just your first 2.
But, like, this is a better card to construct than it is in limited.
Right, like I really like how flirtful it is too, because Ellie finds her fellow subunit mates, right?
Right.
so overall, I would still say playable.
Right, playable, even though kind of dead and limited.
Right, but like that's kind of what happens in limited when it comes to like bongs and like cards that like connect way too much with each other, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, we'll move on. We have more Ellie for y'all. We got Venue Guide, Ellie Ayase, 217,000. On play, she gets power plus X until end of turn, where X is the number of your music characters multiplied by 1,000. And auto climax combo when powerful stage. Yeah, that powerful stage. Gold bar is put in your climax area. If she's in your front row, search your deck for up to 1. Sometimes Obedient, Maki Nishikino, card number 69, reveal it, add to your hand, shuffle your deck, and you may blind stock.
So let me see here. Let me play 3 venue guides and grab 3 Makis out of my deck.
While also stocking myself because F it.
I went stock positive this turn. And I'm beating your face for 12k in 3 lanes. Here you go.
Okay. Well, at least one goes like kind of small, right?
Oh, okay. One of them is 10,000.
Alright, but before we like do the proper like rating here, should we also like talk about sometimes Obedient Maki Nishikino?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Okay, sometimes Obedient Maki Nishikino. So 3/2, 9k. Let's see here. During your turn, she gets 2,000 additional power. Oh, fuck off, Bushy. No more of that. No more. Bad, Bushy. Bad. Let's see here. Climax combo, when the song you want to give, the book trigger is in your climax area, and this is in your front row, and you have a full board with Maki, Nico, and Ellie. Choose one of your other guys and give them the follow ability to end of turn. Let's see here. When the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, you may pitch a card to burn your opponent for 3.
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about these 2 cards hand in hand. So Venue Guide, as Gavin was saying, it could literally run over like a bunch of early plays while also setting up for your level 3 game. Cool.
Pretty much, she's your backup plan if Pirate Ellie didn't go off.
Right. And,
And
sometimes will begin mocking Nishikino, you use her with Mew's pirate story Ellie, and your opponent just kind of goes, "Oh, I kill over and take a 3."
pretty much, and it only costs you 1 card.
Like, this is why I was asking a question. Like, why did BB need stock generation? It really didn't.
Oh, man, am I blind or is this card taking no stock?
It really doesn't. Like you just play the card. It does her thing and FR.
Um, like, okay, needing to reverse for a burn 3. Man, you can tell this card was made in a different generation because can you think of any good finishers that need reversals now?
Good finishers. Oh boy. Oh, that's a very tall order to ask for. Yeah, like like pretty much like the last like good on reverse finisher that we saw was pretty much Birdcage Diva Yukina Minato, right?
FR?
FR.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, let's go back to the handy dandy chart of relevant decks. Himari from Takapo, no. Let's see here. Sao 10th Annie, no. Aincrad does not. Kadumi?
W.
Konosuba, what's combat?
What's compact?
Charlotte, what's combat? Summer Pockets, Shiki, no. Shellron, or Level of Sunshine Shellron.
No.
I beat your face in at level 2. The time you got reincarnated as a slime.
We play finishers? I mean, Milam does need to.
Milam needs to reverse in one of her modes.
Right.
But Milam doesn't necessarily care that much.
No, she doesn't.
Like, okay, ReZero. No? What's a reversal?
I was saying Reinhardt, but Reinhardt's kicking your ass anyway.
Reinhardt's at 20,000, man. He don't.
What can you do?
Nothing.
You sit there and kill the sword sink.
You hope you have enough resources to pound the enemy in before Reinhardt kills you.
Right.
Go to Bunna Hanayome. No, each cup pounds your face in.
Right.
Alicization. Asuna is really pissed off at you, for good reason.
Yeah, don't mess with her surrogate daughter.
Adventure Time. No? Ben and Jake don't care. Princess Connect Redive. Prekarine doesn't care. Albutsa. Shoko doesn't care. Million Live. What's combat?
Well, it's combat true.
Grisaya.
You died as a result of the grind game.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. They
canceled like a boss. You couldn't heal without paying repercussions, and you got out pummeled because Grisaya has like 13 cards in memory.
Right. So basically, out of all the relevant decks, no.
The one thing that saves this card is the fact that Mew's pirate story Ellie exists. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without it, Maki, FR.
Right. At least with that, it's like, okay, the opponent cannot respond against that thing, and on top of like a second effective heal, right? That's pretty staunch to me.
Right. Now,
of course, Gavin and I do not approve of this card design, period, but we have to kind of take what we get, right?
It's more of, well, it's either this or Nico Clock Kick, man.
Ever like FR Nico Clock Kick in 2021?
No? No.
Okay, so overall, let's think here. So, venue guy Ellie, she's usable. She's usable. Like
she's usable, but unfortunately, though, I'm gonna have to give both cards the same rating here.
I totally get it.
It's one of those things. Like Maki is not something I really like all that much because bruh, am I just spoiled by finishers that don't need to reverse?
You know what? I wouldn't blame you for even thinking that because that's how Bushi has made the game after this expansion, right? Like
No,
I really dislike that sometimes, but I have to admit that yeah, Bushiro has kind of done things after this thing released back in the summer of 2019.
didn't this and Sunshine release at the same time, the Six Eddies?
Roughly speaking, yes. It should have been
Yeah.
it should have been the exact same time because they wanted to promote the 6th anniversary of the mobile game.
So why is the design of Six Annie why is the design of Sunshine so much better than OG?
You know what I feel it is? It's more like they knew that like Muse in general like became like less relevant in terms of like overall franchise reach and everything.
Right.
So
Right,
they were
but
like
I
they're like LOL Force Aqua.
Like we're trying to like are they trying to choke all the OG fans out?
That's what I kind of feel like. Again, like as we go through all three parts of this review, going through BB, Prongtong, and Lily White, we will find that each of these do have their charm in the game. Like they do things. You could argue any of these could like beat the other two, depending on like how you actually argue things, right?
Right, but at the same time, in terms of the greater metagame, like
It's
OG
almost hard to argue because
OG dropped like a cliff. Like
right.
people want to say Goblin Slayer dropped like a cliff. No, I'd argue OG
No,
dropped. Like a
yeah.
cliff.
What's really sad is this is kind of like a last. Almost, you could almost like say this. You could almost like argue this is like a last ditch effort from Bushiro to like attempt to make the long running Love Live OG relevant again. This is a title. This is a Neo standard title that's been around since the year 2013. And seeing that it's still being supported 6 years later, that was very very exciting news, right?
Right, and I spent a lot of money on OG, and I'm like, I can't remember the last time I played the deck because, man,
Like the last time I played a game, it's like I just want to play my Honoka waifu deck because I'm just kind of like
I can't bring myself to play OG.
I get it. Like same. I'm just kind of like right.
I have better decks. Like
That or you just don't feel like sure the some unique decks do have their charm, but you're also kind of like but at the same time you could also tell like some of the support that they made was also like it helps like waifu decks too. And there was that short time where like people were unironically playing waifu like almost 100% waifu decks in competitive because that was how good like Honoka waifu was at the time.
Yes, but this isn't that time anymore. Like
It really isn't.
I feel that in most players' arsenals, the original generation doesn't have much of a purpose. Like, okay,
It's only there for like maybe your local tournament at best.
Like against a beginner,
or against the local scene at best. Depends on your locals. Some locals. This is where your mileage may vary comes in.
Like Southern California, no.
Yeah.
Southern California, New York, Ileana.
Good look.
I just named the three sweatiest regions in the U.S.
I give you props for even trying.
Like you're gonna get demolished.
Like we're not here to insult those three regions, but like holy moly, they make 24-hour fitness look like a bunch of kindergarteners.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. Holy shit! Holy shit!
And they make Planet Fitness look like they're only in middle school.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. Oh, Britt, I would suggest you pack your towels and Gatorade if you're going to one of those locations to play. But regardless, though, like for me, it's more of against a new player. I would feel bad because it would be like OG feels too strong for them. At locals, I'm going.
Depends on your like outside of like maybe Ghost 3, like it's kind of like I could maybe like if I just felt like having a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I was about to say it'd be like the more for fun side,
And don't get us wrong. We definitely will unironically enjoy playing one of these 3 subunit decks.
Like if I were playing in like a subunit cup, definitely. But
and that's the thing. Like why game Bush really even capitalize on that? Like it was literally like right there in front of their face.
Like literally, they did unit cup, band leagues, stuff like that. But I'm just going,
or the quintuplet cup, right?
Right, and even the quintuple cup. I'm just going, but it's one of those things. I'm just going for even mid-level comp. Even mid-level comp, I'm just going, no, I can't justify this.
Wait, you 9 times out of 10 you rather take like our sensation to your locals.
Like I'd rather take Alicization to mid-level. Like Alicization is a mid-tier mid-A tier deck.
Versus this thing, which is kind of like it's kind of stuck. It's kind of stuck. Like it can do this. Don't get us wrong, but we're kind of like it just doesn't do enough most of the time.
If you're facing mostly inexperienced people at mid-level comp, then this will do fine. But
this is hence your mileage may vary, right?
For the majority of the US-based Japanese Weiss playing population, hell no. The average player, the average age, I'd say is 4 to 5 years.
Which means like they own at least one A tier deck or higher.
I would imagine if they don't,
they're not competitive, right?
Even Soul Sleeper, the kitchen table casual, owns 3 to 4 A-tier decks.
And that's something.
I just said kitchen table casual.
Guess that's a lot.
Like, a kitchen table casual owns 3 to 4 A-tier decks. I'm like, huh?
FR.
I mean, sure. I own the majority of the chart that we keep referring to, but I'm a competitive level player. Now, it's kind of funny because I'm hoping that Bushiroad does give us more OG support, because I honestly want to give OG another chance.
I do too. This has the foundation of something great. It just simply got power crept way too quickly. It's what I think happened.
This fell off a cliff like Nanoha did.
Right, and you would kind of argue that like when Nanoha first released, you're like, wow, this is like pretty effing good.
Yeah, we got Jushimatsu combo, man.
Experience base.
It's literally Kirito.
But cooler because Nanoha is like an effing like yes, y'all can call Kirito whatever you want, but Nanoha is like an effing shag and makes Kirito look like an actual virgin.
I know, right?
But like Starlight Breaker versus Starburst Stream, FR, come on, man. Give me that Starlight Breaker.
Exactly. Now, of course, for Maki, I'm gonna have to give precautionary playable minus. It's like it's the precautionary playable minus because she's not terrible, but be careful in today's meta. Be careful.
Here's how I would rate it. So sometimes will be Maki Nishikino does get the playable minus for me. I'm honestly not that fond. Like I wanted to believe in Venue Guy Ellie honestly, but I'm kind of like, you're kind of running out of room in BiBi already. So I'm giving this to Nish.
Wow, you're being meaner than I
am. Being meaner. Like I'm kind of like, I know, I'm thinking about like, as I was like, thinking about like how we're going to do this review, I'm like, BiBi already has a lot of other good cards from like previous sets. Period. Like,
man, stop stuffing the deck with too many zeros.
Like, it's just kind of like, can I really fit Venue Guy? Maybe like a 1 or 2 of at best. And even I'm kind of like, I would probably rather play like other cards.
Dang, already.
Like you gonna blame me, you?
I can't blame you, honestly. I can't blame you because, again, BiBi, like, I'll say this much: BiBi is the most overrated of the 3 trios. I'll give you that much.
Right. We will admit it's still good, but we think people give it too much credit.
Right. It's like it should not be the end all.
Like it's good. but it should not be. Oh, this is automatically better than Lily White and Prontong.
You know what? For people that throw Pronton the garbage, I can't necessarily blame them. But Lily White, FR, like I'm surprised people are still sleeping on Lily White after all this time.
Oh, and also those people plays Grisaya, plays Saikano, plays Slime, right?
I mean, they try this exile bullshit in literally every set.
Like, come on. I mean, when we get to Lily White, we'll get back to that subject when we get there. Nozomi, Rin, and Umi, like FR, y'all ignoring these three. Come on, what can they do to you?
I mean, I'm gonna take a sledgehammer and slam the community's knees with it when we get there.
It's gonna be you're imagining like Umi specifically taking that sledgehammer and doing that, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't see Ring or Nozomi doing that.
No, Nozomi will hold them will hold forward in place.
And Ring's supersonic speed will chase after anyone that tries to escape.
Pretty much. Oh, Jesus Christ!
All right,
take that fucking sledgehammer, boys. All right, next.
Right. We now have Always Together, Maki Nishikino, 104K. She gets stronger power for each of your other character that is a BiBi member of Maki, Nico, or Ellie. And Auto, accelerate at the beginning of your climate space, you may pay the cost of digging yourself. If you do, salvage a sometimes obedient Maki Nishikino or discard.
Wait, we forgot to talk about limited for Ellie and Maki.
Well, Maki, she's fine in limited overall.
This is the climax rare, right?
No, I thought it was powerful stage that was climax rare.
This is a different color, dude.
This is, but I think a different blue climax was climax rare. I think the one for Lily White was climax rare.
The pants was the climax rare?
If I remember correctly, it's the something stage climaxes that were climax rares.
Right.
And everything else is climax common.
Oh, okay. So Maki's a double rare.
Maki's a double rare, but at least it's a climax common, so you do have a pretty good chance.
If you can find Maki.
Venue guide Ellie. Forget it.
Oh man,
you're looking for an R, a climax rare, and a double rare. FR.
I mean, and for those of you who are like, well, this can destroy early plays in limited FR. What early plays?
Right, like unless they pull Hangayo, do you care?
Or Dean?
Or Rin?
Yeah, I was about to say, man.
I say Hangayo because it's the easiest one to pull off in limited.
True, but she's also a double rare.
Yes, but and while Ring, if I remember correctly, is a rare, but you also need like things to enable her.
I believe she is the smooth brain condition, but she requires the trio.
Right, which is not always, people will probably like counterpick you when they realize what's going on, right? At least Hangayo, you cannot counterpick against that.
True, but it depends. Well, again, like it said, it depends on the knowledge of your pod.
Right. We're assuming the pod actually knows what you're doing, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right, like, I see that Lily White cards are being claimed quite a bit. I'm gonna take this Lily White card.
Even though it does nothing for your deck.
Right. Like you could imagine, like, people will unironically, like, when it goes to pattern, they'll be like, I see what's going on here.
I'll take the wrench, thank you. I'll take your wrench. Now, of course, I would be the type. But it depends on who's in your pod. So
Right.
And you have to remember, specifically in this set, counterpicking may not always be the best thing because
you may over dilute your draft pool.
Right, and you'd be like, I drew this completely dead card.
Right, you don't really want that in this set. So it's pretty much weighing. It's pretty much weighing your weighing the benefits versus the drawbacks, right?
Right, and there are real benefits and real drawbacks here.
So like this set overall does make for a very good draft set. It like forces people to like make you kind of like, do you really want to counterpick against a person that's building Pongtong? Or Lily White? Like, yeah, you kind of like think these things into account. I would honestly argue that like out of the three subunits, Pongtong's the hardest one to counterpick against because out of the three, they don't rely on specific pieces for the most part.
Nope, they're experience based. Spoiler alert.
Right. It's just like how you counterpick against that. You kind of don't.
It's not worth it. Even if you try.
Even if you try, like no, let them have their hung out early, please.
They're probably gonna first pick it anyway, man. Who wouldn't?
Right. It's just like, oh, hung out is my first pick in my first pack, easy.
She is easily one of the best, if not the best card in this entire set for a reason, man.
More on game when you get your Pongtong.
Right.
But we're here to discuss BiBi. So that being said, let's go back to Always Together Maki here.
Okay. Yo, dog, why would I want to dig myself at level 1 for my level 3?
Or another copy of this card that like has the same power and toughness as that Nico that we didn't really like.
At least this card gets me something.
And cool enough, you're going, oh, that's fine, in a nutshell.
You have the same power and toughness as Nico, so I'm just going...
and unlike Nico, you're going to need to play a climax.
Right, although this will hurt me.
This will hurt you, but well, in this particular subunit, right?
Yeah, life is a resource in this particular subunit. You have pretty much
you're taking the risk, but you know that you can recuperate because of cards like Muse, Pirate Story, Ellie.
Right, Ellie really ties this deck together. Like, I think she is literally the best BiBi card.
I could unironically see that. Like we really praised that. Well, I mean, Gavin praised the card more than I did.
Well, I think it's more of who's on the card.
Guy, it's also true. I mean, like, Ellie's a good girl. Don't get me wrong.
No, of course. Well, I think this is supposed to. I think Bushiroad realized. Wait a second. Players need to recruit cards in their hand. Nico doesn't do that.
So they made Maki, and okay, fair enough.
Now, unfortunately, if this was to salvage any BiBi member, okay, now we're talking.
Like it's so limited. Like, yeah, salvage either herself or a level 3, both of which you just kind of don't care about at that point, right?
It would be, well, the logic would be, why not just clock them? But then you just took another point of damage.
Right, like, you have to make like these very, very tough decisions when it comes to playing BiBi specifically, right? Like, do you want to accelerate for advantage, or do you want to clock because the game allows you to?
Now, of course, this all depends on game state. Like, BiBi's one of those decks where there's not really a straightforward game plan.
There really isn't. And, BiBi is one of those subunits where if you don't know what you're doing, you will just die to yourself. Literally.
Dude, you do more self-harm than Soul Sleeper does.
And that's saying a lot, because Gavin will tell you that Soul Sleeper harms himself unnecessarily way too often.
The man does half the work for you.
Like we're talking like Slayer fan emo era thing. No. Soul Sleeper makes those people look like babies.
I'm just like, yo, dog. He does half the work for you, man. Literally.
Gavin, be honest. In an average game with Soul Sleeper, how much actual damage are you doing as a player to him?
Like 11 or 12.
11 or 12. Effing R.
He does 16 of it to himself.
Like that's pretty nuts if you ask me.
Like, the only time I really do damage to him is when he's at level 3. And
because he's rolling that naturally allowed the game, right?
Yeah, and he's canceling like a god, but
because he's like clocking every turn and he's refreshing like 8 times a game. And when we say refresh, we do not mean with cards like Heroic, Ring, and Archer.
No, he takes refresh penalty. Way too much.
We're talking the actual refresh point mechanic.
Ow, 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 ow. Like, bruh. You...
Like, oh, you like turbo? No. Soul Sweeper will, like, outdo you in the turbo game.
I mean, he eats the refresh challenge for breakfast.
Oh man, the refresh challenge.
Man will literally, like, the fastest I've seen him refresh. Turn 2, he's already in second deck.
Boy, how in the living F? I'm jelly. I'm actually jelly.
His first turn, he played 3 Awesome, man.
First, turn 1. 3.
Yeah.
On play. Version 1. Azusa.
Yep, Mark 1 Awesome, boys.
No. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm just like, yeah, I don't even refresh that fast.
On top of probably like a brainstorm, right?
Yep.
He brainstorms and getting on. Oh lord, this is too much.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, like,
crying.
He makes TP look like a chump in terms of refreshing.
I believe it.
I'm like, oh.
But like you went faster than T, F, and P, FR?
Yep. It's like, what? You beat toilet paper? How?
You. Oh my goodness. But overall, okay, always together, Maki. I'm gonna give this a playable minus at best.
Yo, dog, give this the niche. In limited, FR.
Right, because they either fight extra copies of an R or they have fight a double R, both of which are like pretty tall effing orders in limited.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. Yo, dog, you find that double rare? Did you find the double rare? No.
Did you find a copy of this? No. Get out of here.
Then why'd you grab this?
I gave one Bill Prongtong.
You should have just built Pronton, man. Alright, next.
Got it.
Our monster and hunter LALC 001K. ETB, middle top 2 cards of your deck. This card gains X, where X is 1,000 times the number of guys you milled, and this card attacks, choose one of your opponent's guys and get them minus 1,000. In the front row, of course.
Nifty.
Sure. Now,
she could be like a 3K that also minus this 1K on the lane. Okay, pretty neat.
And man, she could potentially take out those pesky 3/5s.
True. Or like, tie with 4Ks, right?
Who the fuck plays 4Ks, man? I mean,
I'm just saying, in case that madman is out there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like.
But you know what we say, Gavin? Never underestimate the madman.
True. Though I wouldn't even expect the madman to play them. To be honest, I would expect them to play, +1 soul cards.
Fair enough. Ellie overall, I like. She has her uses. I like this overall.
In limited, this is a rare FR.
Is this a rare FR?
Oh man, this. I would be pretty pissed if I saw this in my rare limited, wouldn't you?
I don't believe you for thinking that. It's just like, why couldn't this be Muse Pirate Story Ellie?
She's also rare, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is this Muse Pirate Story?
or the Brainstorm.
Well, yeah, why isn't it Shadow Effort Nico?
Or why isn't it for Kotori's sake Maki?
Right. Crying.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this a niche.
Am I that mean to the card?
I almost quoted it, man.
Yeah, this is about right.
I'm like, I'm showing her mercy because it's best girl, otherwise quoted.
Oh my god. I mean, Nico would have been auto-quoting, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll move on. Speaking of Nico, admiring Nico Yazawa, 217K. Once she's a level 3 killer, although at the beginning of your karma space you may gain yourself. If you do, she gets power plus 1500, and on reverse you may search your deck for up to 2 BB members of Maki, Nico, or Ellie, add them to hand, and discard 2.
Here, okay, so Nico pretty much hands early plays a shovel and tells them to dig their own graves.
while also fixing your gold bar problem.
Pretty much. Oh, let's see here. I get to tutor for 2 of these things, and
Like, unironically, like find like Muse Pirate Story, Ellie, and sometimes a BDA Maki, right? And discard 2 powerful stage.
yeah, let's see. Goodbye, gold bars. Fuck off.
And in limited, why not?
Yeah.
Overall, this is actually playable.
Yeah, I was about to say very playable because I'm just like,
But like,
again.
I get to give little Grease a case of a shoe and also filter my hand. Yo,
Sure.
sign me up.
I was about to say, man, gold bars suck.
Right.
All right, next. Spectacular device, Nico. 3-2, 9K. Oh, let's see here. She gets 500 for each of your other BiBi members. She's a Diglett ETB, and when she direct attacks, you may pay 1, discard 1 to burn your opponent for 1.
Interesting. I you know. This card had like the makings of something, but I felt like too many things fell short.
Why does this card feel so underwhelming?
It really does. Like, okay, she's an 11K with a full board, cool. She's a Diglett, cool, but direct attacking and burn one. I mean, at least the game require climax. Cool.
Why isn't this a clock kick instead?
That would have been pretty nice, but at the same time, you could have argued that we already gave BiBi a clock kick. Set 1.
FR, man? Idol Otaku? FR? No? No? Why would you play that garbage card, man? In 2021? No?
I mean, did you really want to imagine the timeline where they have made this an on play when this card's battle opponent becomes reversed on the turn, you play this card from your hand, pay 1 to clock kick that character.
No?
FR goes zombie clone.
No? How about no? Come on, man. This is 2021. Holy
Right,
crap,
but like,
you are spoiled.
you sounded like you wanted that anyway. A gig like that also that's pretty big on both turns and did you want worse? Did you want to make it Lifa from Re-Edit?
Hey man, at least Lifa is always a clock kick, damn it.
Right. Did you want to make her that?
Sure, I'll take that.
I'll take that unironically.
I'll take that. It's better than this, man.
Overall, this card, okay, in limited, she's okay.
She's a rare. That's probably the best part about her.
11K got cantrips, you know. That's something you don't really get to have in limited, period, right?
Any turn where anytime where I don't have to clock is amazing.
So overall, I'm gonna argue that limited kind of safe this card, so I'm gonna give this the playable minus.
I have to get this to Niche still.
Fair enough. In before because F Nico.
Excuse me, sir. We do not litter our streets with actual trash.
Don't do this.
Amen. She's in a circle. She's in a special part of hell along with Nino.
Oh no! Don't, Gavin, please. I don't want people to like come at my home with like pitchforks and torches.
About what? Oh.
Wait, what's going on? You're part of Doggo Card Reviews, right? Yes? How dare you say Nino is trash?
She is trash, man.
Again, I get torched and like I get torched. Anyway, but before my death sentence arrives.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, don't call it your own death sentence, man.
Queen.
Let's see here. The Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Oh yeah, I say it. On play, rearrange top 2, and she's a level 0 clock bomb.
Yo, dog, I like this girl.
Yeah, no information's good, right? And she's 500 power. You go, hey, memory decks, F you.
Hello, Saikano. It was nice knowing you. Fuck off.
Uncommon? Stonks.
Oh, it's an uncommon?
FR.
Good. I really like this card actually.
So
Like,
you know, grab a bow in limited pretty easily, and wow, overall playable.
like your mileage may vary, of course. Your mileage may vary. It depends on who you're playing against. Like, yo, dog, if your local meta is full of Psychono, is part of the remaining Psychono population, play 4 of this. You won't regret it.
You won't.
Like ADD? Nah, how about getting clock kicked instead?
Yeah, anyway, you can go hang out there with those Megumi and Clock there.
Right. It's just like, and then, Kappa? No?
Like, oh, Shiga, you're funny.
Very funny. But like, it's, of course, I'm mostly still angry at Psychono. Like, DeCapo
You could at least respect it, right?
doesn't really play all that much Exile, actually.
Overall, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because you know people will know that like they're literally like the first white side title of the game, and they make like this memory game a little popular in general.
But
They actually don't go. They don't go to like slime, psychono absurdity.
yeah, I was about to say,
Well, like most of the time, if the couple players lucky, maybe like 6 to 7 versus slime and psychonos like 13.
yeah, I was about to say that's a little absurd.
Or like the couple is like it's almost like a fair version of the memory mechanic, right?
And,
Like
yeah,
it kind of feels more like Angel Beats in that sense.
right.
Like Angel Beats was fine with only like heck 4 or fewer cards in memory, and it was doing very, very well.
Right, and DeCapo does the exact same thing. So
Right.
literally, I'm giving this a solid playable. Like, I was tempted actually.
Because you're just like F Psychono.
I'm grabbing my pitchforks. I'm grabbing my pitchforks and flags.
Right.
All right, next. The target is you, Ellie. 0-0-1500. Let's see here. Let's see here. When this enters the battlefield or becomes versed in battle, you may look at the top card of your opponent's deck. You don't get to do anything with it. And when this becomes reversed, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a level 2 or higher, you may bounce her back to your hand.
Interesting.
Why couldn't this be a neat idea?
Oh no.
And man,
This sounds nifty in a nutshell.
but it doesn't do anything.
It really doesn't. At the same time, it's not horrible, right?
It's not horrible. Do you see why I'm saying why can't this be a neat idea?
Right.
Though repeatable neat idea. Oh God, no.
Right. We don't need to go to that level of degeneracy.
Oh God, dude, if this was a neat idea. Where she pulls back.
No. This kind of feels like honestly though, like that's the thing. BiBi already has a pretty good flurry of playable level zeros. There's simply no room for this.
There's too many zeros, man.
There really is one of the reasons why people argue BiBi is like best subunit is because their level 0 card pool is pretty robust.
Right, but this game isn't 1 and 0, dude.
It really isn't, unless you're like a very, very specific title.
Right, like.
I'll say this: there are decks that win at 0, but also need to win at least one other level, and that level is usually 1 or 2.
Like very rarely do those decks win at 3.
Right.
Like usually decks that win at 3 usually win at 1.
Right. Whereas decks that win at 0 mainly try to win at 2. Right.
Right.
And you know that's fine. We've seen it done before. Like you know, Sunshine before it's later sex. It's a pretty good example to me.
Right. It mostly won at 0 and 2. Now, of course, I've always told Slow Sleeper this. Okay, you need to win at certain levels. Like, you need to basically pick 2 levels of the game and win at those particular levels, because if you don't, you're just overall going to lose the game.
Right.
Like,
And the good thing is, we overall don't have any US title that could win at all 4 levels, right?
Right, and, that'd be absurd.
That'd be asking for a ban, right?
Right, it's literally every deck that every deck on the handy dandy chart.
What's funny is, Sunshine being the example that we gave for being a deck that could win at 0 and 2, it get hit, so just saying, y'all, being able to win at 0 and 2 is actually scarier than y'all might give it credit for.
It still wins at 0 and 2 in its current incarnation.
Right, it's pretty absurd, right?
Like, most of the decks that on the handy dandy chart, either pick 0 and 2 or 1 and 3 as its specialty levels.
Right.
Like, for example,
it's typically 0 and 2 decks that are more likely to get hit, right?
Right. So look at 10th Anniversary, for example. It's 1 and 3.
Got hit anyway.
Right. Well, look at what got hit. All 3 were zeros.
Right. That's saying something.
Though I would argue...
outside of one of them, the other 2 zeros are more for, like, winning at 1 and 3, right?
Right. Though I would argue that 10th Annie wins at 0, 1, and 3. It kind of sucks at 2.
It does kind of suck at... it doesn't suck at 2. You're playing the 8-packs version.
It doesn't necessarily suck at 2. Like, it sucks at 2, but it's no slouch either. Don't completely count it out.
Like Gavin, I think you would agree with me that the Ironcrag deck sucks at 2, but the 8-packs deck is pretty good at 2.
Actually, yes, I'd have to agree with you on that one, actually.
How are you killing that trio? You kind of don't, right?
You kind of don't. But let's say, for example, a deck like... Actually, I'd have to say the biggest anomaly is actually Charlotte. Charlotte
doesn't really win until 3, period?
I would say 0 and 3. Like, its level 0 game isn't terrible, actually. It has pretty good zeros.
Yeah, I can see that.
It has pretty good zeros, and 3...
Oh, baby.
it blocks you so hard at 3 that it's worth losing literally every level then.
That's pretty absurd.
It locks you down so hard, like...
You're a deck that wants to do extra instances of damage that's not through a restand? Get out of here.
Even if you could restand, now says no.
Now says, so you're currently siding me for 0. What do?
And even if you manage to get his hit off, you're forced to side again. Okay, I took 1. Check and rec activate.
Keep on top. Go ahead, trigger again.
Blank? Okay, I don't take it anyway.
Like, and something is doing a kick W on the bowler check and rec. Cancelled.
Like, for example, Dow. Actually, Dow wins at 1 and 3. Though, like, actually, Dow's one of those sets where it could win at theoretically all 4 levels. It depends on which variant you're picking.
Depending, yeah. It's kind of like Sao Kenfangi. Depending on how you play, it could win at, like, different combinations of levels, right?
Re-0 and 2.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, pretty much, when you pick a upper tier deck, you pretty much are picking the 2 levels you want to win. Because you're not going to win all 4.
And if you are, expect that deck to be E-bound.
You'll probably get a month with it, max. Though, if you try to pick 3 levels, be prepared to be shaky on that 3rd level, at best. Be prepared to be shaky, if not outright kind of
I'll perform by something else.
Yes.
So overall, the target is Ellie here.
In limited, no. In limit, not even in limited, man. I can't even justify this.
I really can't. But again, this card's not terrible, right?
I'll give her the niche. I will spare her the quote.
We it's not kind of quote yet. All right, we will move on here. We now have Nico's Magic Show. Nico. She's a drop search that's actually 2500 power because for some reason low light isn't gonna have any until like this set apparently.
Wait, what? I remember Burb drop search being like 1500, man.
Burp is 1500. Umi drop search is 1500. Nozomi drop search was 1500.
Was it all yellow?
No, Umi was red and Nozomi was green.
Oh god.
Was there a blue drop search?
No, actually.
FR?
Not until this set, if I remember correctly.
Oh no, blue was shafted.
Hey man, you know OG's card pool better than I do.
I'm double check. I'm just like I feel like it was a blue 1500 drop search. I just can't remember who it was on.
Actually, man, I want to ask this to the audience. I think so. If there was.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I want to ask this for the audience's sake, but I remember back during like 2015, 2016, Alfred Yang posted a particular build on top tier tiers, and I looked at it, I was thinking to myself, what the fuck is this? Because, of course, I looked at the deck when I was first getting into the game, I was thinking, and he told me that someone else built that deck because he has no idea what Love Live even does with everything combined. I want to ask that, was that your build?
I did not give him a build for Love Live.
Really now? Okay.
I don't know who would have. I don't remember like getting Alfred Yang builds, period.
He said one of his friends gave him that build. I was thinking, well, at the time, you've known him through old times.
Right. But I really don't recall giving a build, period, to this guy. That's what I'm going like, this does not sound familiar to me.
Like, it was playing Bokutachi Maki and Bokutachi Nika.
It's definitely does not sound like something I gave to, like, him in particular.
Okay, because it was a teamer build. I remember that much. And
right.
I remember building that exact same deck in EN, and that was the one interaction I had with JKTCG, tying it together.
Right.
So that deck cost me $550.
Ugh.
Turned out to be a mediocre pile of trash.
There's a reason why I didn't want to continue playing Love Live in EN.
There's a reason why I didn't want to continue playing EN, period.
Anyway, back to Nico's Magic Show. Nico, well, you can't go wrong with this. So,
it's one of those finally moments.
Right, but overall, I think it's still like a playable minus.
Yeah, like drop searches are important. You run them as like a one of, but
because they're like pretty vanilla, like you listen to anything else.
Why couldn't we get Crimson Demon Genius?
Stop that.
What?
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh come on, man.
Eliminate, if you see it, why not? As straight to a bus to get hurt anybody.
Bro, it's an uncommon. It's gonna be easy to find.
Relatively, yeah.
I mean, I would hope if
I would hope. I don't think there's like short print problems in this set.
If anything, like you could actually use this in any of the 3 subunit builds.
Right, because this card specifically, it's not in any way restricted.
Right.
If it was restricted, it will probably behave close to Crimson Demon Genius Megumin.
Honestly, if this was Crimson Demon Genius, but restricted to BB only,
easiest playable plus of your life.
Oh yeah. one of the biggest reasons to play this. But
alas.
All right, next. Roll I can understand. Nico Yazao, 104K. Let's see here. When this enters the battlefield, you pay the cost. If you do, middle the top card of your deck. If it's level 0 or lower, heal. Climaxes also count as level 0. And when this card attacks, if you have 2 or more other music characters, please, Bushy, that's so hard. This card gets 2,000 power till end of turn.
Wow, possibly being able to heal for just one stock at one?
Why isn't this card played in most BB lists?
I think people just go, ew. It only goes up like half the time.
It fucking healed you for one stock.
Like even if you whiff, you got that mill.
Right.
And you got stock for days because for Kotori's sake Maki.
Like, come on. You fucking healed.
Like you really complaining about this?
Oh sure, you have to pay the one before the card is milled.
Like, assuming you're running like 16-0 with like 8 climaxes, like, that's still a pretty good chance.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, like, your odds aren't that bad.
Like, and you know, you're also accelerating. You want to be able to heal.
If not, thanks for the free win.
Right, you don't want to be a person that, like, accelerate yourself like 13 times.
Oh, thanks for killing yourself for me.
Right, like, you don't want to be that person. Like people, if y'all are praising BiBi, at least praise the right cards.
Right, like, what the hell? Like, oh, how did you die? I hit myself too many times.
Let's see your deck. Where's Roll I Can Understand Nico? FR, you want me to play that Jank card? Jank card?
FR?
Hello? It's
FR?
a one cost chest to heal. That's also being for 6k. That's pretty good.
It gets destroyed in response.
That's fine.
You don't care.
And eliminating. Yo, why not? Imagine being able to clock and pay one to like if we say eliminate, you're clocking like often. Roll, I can understand. Nico's gonna be like, check W. No, I'm gonna negate one of those clocks.
How about divination?
You're right. Divination for one. You know, overall playable.
Get this to Sparkle Dash.
Whoa.
You can fucking heal at 1 FR?
I not for 2 stock, unlike some cards. 1 stock. 1. Huang. EQ.
And this is a front row card.
Yeah, unlike Lightning Tomoe.
Or Felix.
Or Felix.
Like, it's just like, there's just so much positive about this card. I'm just going, why aren't you playing this card? This card is amazing.
Right?
Like, FR? Do you people not play this game?
That's what I'm wondering sometimes.
I'm just going, all the theory crafters out there, I'm just like, this card is bad. It only goes off half the time.
Y'all used to play coin flips that only go off half the time. Come on, people.
Like, FR?
Wait, you know about the infamous, Lancer deck?
God damn it, Gay Bulge. No?
It was unironically playing 12 level 0s at most.
And like 24 2s and ups, man.
Right! Because LOL Lancer go burr.
It's just like, wait.
Usually again, like, you're playing one level 1 to like bounce something, and the rest of your deck is either like 0s for utility, Oregon being Lancer, and like 20 something level 2s and above. WTF is this deck? Yes.
You just trigger. It's just like unlimited triggers for days.
Unlimited trigger works.
Like, or it.
I think the deck was unironically 8 stock soul.
Yeah. Actually, no. Nowadays, it's 4-2 soul and 4 stock soul.
Yo, what? 2 soul? Dank.
Yeah, but using the Shiro combo, man.
Boy.
They use the damn Shiro combo. You know which one I'm talking about from Heaven's Field 1, man.
You right.
Imagine
all the damage, then you just go play. You go level 2. You're like, I see juicy targets. Gilgamesh go, Gate of Babylon open.
Yeah, I was about to, yo, dog, you're.
If y'all are willing to play that deck, how dare y'all say Roll Like an Earthside Nico is trash?
Like, FR? I mean, these are the same people that go Dwarf Shotgun. Ew, Dwarf Shotgun. I'm like, FR? Like FR, y'all hate on Door Shotgun. Like Door Shotgun is amazing.
I feel like some of this community sleeps way too much on things that shouldn't be slept on. Period.
All right, next.
Yes, we now have new Muse Power, Maki, and Nico and Ellie. 111K. This is a possibly refundable 2K counter.
Okay, pre 2021. Yo, Dove, this automatically goes to the trash. Nowadays, okay, worth considering.
Yep, winning board matters.
Problem. Where's my choice trigger, man?
Oh man, Maxi of Choice was already out by this point.
Wait.
And your only other 2K counter was a ring.
And
oh no, sorry, it's a Hangayo, right?
Yes, it's Hanyo.
Okay.
No, it's Dean. It's Dean.
It was ring. Okay, I was right. Oh yeah, Hangayo was a beater. You're right.
Guess what? This did come out in modern day times. What's yellow?
It's yellow and Gig.
So my theory of choice go burr with this card.
It's already yeeted out the window.
Yep. Actually, no, I can pay out the goddamn blind stock from gold barring.
There you go. And possibly get a clean stock from this.
Hopefully get a clean stock from this. Hopefully.
Like I would argue like this card's obviously like more useful in limited getting constructed though.
Yeah, I mean,
so because you want to like defend things unironically in limited period.
Right, in constructed.
BiBi doesn't really care, and you also have Ellie, which you can't even defend with a backup anyway.
So what am I defending at level 1? Nico,
you play always together Maki, there's that, but why would you defend that when you're just using her again or a copy or something? Like
no problem. How am I getting this to my hand to begin with?
Because you in BiBi you don't know what red is.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, like it's
you have to get this off of like also for Kotori's sake Maki, but that's kind of like almost a waste, right?
Right, it's one of those things like the Spriggan theory only works. Like this whole theory of being able to defend your level 1 board and do it again only really works because level 1 combos now are so selective. In this particular set, that theory doesn't apply.
No, unfortunately not. So I think overall, like I'm gonna argue like limited kind of save this. I'm gonna give this a playable minus.
Yeah, give this the same playable minus. It doesn't work. Like if we had Innocence combo, okay, now my tune would instantly change.
That is neither here nor there.
Bushy, please do not spam Innocence everywhere, please. No.
Please, consider more Kyushimasu.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll move on.
Okay, beautiful flower, Nico. It's 0-0-1500. If you have 5 or more cards in your hand, this gains +1 level at 1500. Oh god, no, this is a mill runner. If you mill Nico.
Now, the Nico waifu deck was already like not terrible. It was arguably one of the better waifu decks that Love Live had to offer.
I mean, okay. Well,
I think like, I would argue like if Nico was selecting anything, it was honestly level 0.
Like, well, we already have Nico's Magic Show. She already got the Magic Show.
Right.
She already has her own Brainstorm from the set too.
Right.
Like, honestly, Nico needs more level 1s and level 2s than anything. Like, the clock kicks are decent finishers.
Well, I would say more like Nico doesn't have like good frontliners. And 0.
And this is a decent front row card, man.
Right.
Like, a mill runner that is a 103k FR.
And that's something. I'll just say that.
Killing this.
You had to kind of like give it some effort, or you rely on some RNG to help you.
I mean, you gotta hope and pray they whiff, or you need to field three 3/5s on the field.
And the chances of you fielding 3/5s, not likely.
Especially since this card will most likely be seen at a waifu tournament. Bruh, show me a waifu deck that you can realistically drop 3/5s on turn 1.
Outside of maybe Honoka, no, right?
Good luck.
like Honoka's like the only guy I could think of that could probably do that.
Asuna?
Asuna waifu?
You have Sofa and you have the runner from 10th Annie.
I mean, true.
But you have to hope the runner doesn't whiff.
Right.
And you have to actually hope that Sofa doesn't whiff.
Like, what's funny is, it's really hard, like, in this set alone, it's hard to build Nico waifu because you just don't have enough Nico cards.
Right, of course. With Nico waifu, this is a gigantic Neo Standard title, dude. This is gigantic.
Like, in order to build a good Nico waifu deck, you need cards as early as set 1. Unironically.
I mean, Idol Otaku Nico, you're level 3.
Right, that's one card from set 1 that you need.
You need the movie Nico. You would arguably use the Nico Gold Bar support, also from the movie Extra Booster.
Right, you need quite a bit of stuff. So I'm going to say overall, this is overall-ish.
Yeah, very niche, of course. Now, in Limited, good luck.
Yeah, single character decks don't really, like, the same go-to boom people.
I'd argue this is borderline unplayable in Limited.
Yeah, same.
Like, oh sure, this looks great on paper. Problem, when you read the name Nico. Oh,
and then you
God.
go, I don't see enough Nikos here. Rip.
Oh, man. Well, even still, she's a 1/0 vanilla.
Which is not terrible.
In Limited, no. But...
But at that point, it's just kind of like, okay, sure.
Just give me the Magic Show, honestly.
Bro. Alright.
But this is a common, so you'll find plenty of these,
You will find plenty of these. Alright, we'll move on.
Alright, next one.
Alright, you got Proper Appearance, Nico Yazawa, 104k. When your other mystic character attacks, she gets 1500 power until end of turn, and she has character hand encore.
Isn't this the reprint?
Is this a reprint? So, for those who don't know, there were 9 cards that were made with the 9 members of Muse in their Bokugachi wa Hitoshi no Hikari outfits. They were all labeled Ima ga Saiko, now it's the best. Insert character game here. Now, these were only available by buying sleeves with the same designs on them, and you get the corresponding promo. So, you buy Honoka sleeves, you get Ima ga Saiko Honoka Kosaka. If you buy Nico sleeves, you get Ima ga Saiko Nico.
Now, of course, Bushiroad saw this as a problem and decided to mercifully print these as certain rarity cards. Certain cards in 6th Annie.
Right, they have different names.
Right.
These are, it's kind of like the Sinful Gear, that one Sinful Gear second, made effective reprints for a bunch of old Sinful Gear cards, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, though, those promos are still extremely expensive. So if you're on a budget, pick up the reprints from this set.
Well, sure, maybe you don't appreciate the art that much, but come on. Live with what you can get.
Right. Like, especially if you want to buy Hong Kong, that promo is $40. The promo version's $40.
And can you imagine can you imagine anyone in your right mind spending $160 for those? Almost no one would do that, right?
Going on a TCG player, buying 4 Spirit Dragon for $20 instead.
The way you just had to say that, didn't you?
Amen. Would you rather I said card liberated?
Gosh darn it.
You knew I
card.
would go there.
Of course you would. Anyway.
You knew I would. Anyways, Nico herself.
Sure, she'll beat over things on your turn. And that's not bad in a nutshell.
No, but at the same time, she doesn't do enough.
She really doesn't. I know. When Ema got Psycho Nico released back in what was it, 2016, I believe.
2016, like late 2016, early 2017.
Right. Like it was not a terrible. It was a worthy tech choice for some Love Live decks at the time.
Right.
But
right.
we're in 20. Even when this came out in 2019, it's just kind of like, do I have space for this? Oh. So
I'd rather play the healing Nico instead. Even if she whiffed, I'd rather play that.
Because at least she's still being for 6k, and she milled a card out of your deck.
Right.
And you're BiBi, so stock is like no issue.
Exactly. You don't care about going stock neutral.
I don't like to have to do this, but again I have to. This is problematic for a number of reasons.
This card is just terrible. I'm sorry, but especially in 2021, good luck.
Right.
Like I
don't even want to justify this even in limited. That's how bad That's how much I don't really like this card at this point in time.
I will beat Nico with 30 shoes for her insolence. I will beat her. I'll beat Nico with 50 shoes for her insolence.
50. I'm more surprised this didn't say 25 or 250 or 252.
No.
You had the opportunity to make the pun.
I could have, but didn't want to.
You didn't want to. 252 shoes though.
Oh man, that's a lot of shoes, man. My arms would be tired by.
Okay, fair enough. So you're like 50 is probably like a good compromise.
Yep. All right, next.
Yes.
All right, Nico's roll. Nico Yazawa. 2-1-3-5. Okay, so if there's a marker underneath this card, she becomes a 10-5 and has regenerate. Oh, let's see here. And then her auto ability, when she enters battlefield, choose supporting your journey Maki. You're great, and put it underneath there as a marker. Maki is that a vanilla FR?
It's a Greek vanilla FR.
Well, you know what?
2-1, 10-5, and of course you can play a Greek vanilla.
In limited, sure.
Yeah, that's not terrible in limited.
I will literally take the vanilla over the 1-0 Nico that we just looked at.
I do not blame you. I would say limited really saved this card more than anything. So overall, yes, it's a pretty safe rating here.
Like BiBi already has a solid level 2 game.
Yeah, they do. It's called Muse Pirate Story Ellie Ayase.
Like, I'm sorry, but at least it'll be easy to find as commons.
They're both common, yes.
Alright, next.
Yep, we now have Swarm Ellie Ayase 217k. If you have 4 or more characters with Ellie in your card game, she gets roll -1 in your hand. When she attacks, if you have words that want to convey, go bar trigger in your comments area, choose one of your other characters and discard engage deck on reverse. Search your deck for an Ellie.
God damn it, Bushy. I expected this from Gotsu, but not here.
Right, like this like we were thinking like with the 6th anniversary like design, they would have fewer reasons to like even continue supporting like waifu style decks, but alas.
Like, oh come on.
And did Ellie really need help in that regard? Not really.
No.
Ellie already had a decent level 1 game.
Well, let's see here.
You get to play the infamous Boku no Life Kimito no Life Ellie.
She isn't all that. Dude, that card is terrible now, and you know that.
But remember, Harasho Ellie is a card.
True.
So you get to unironically bring her out at level 0 turn 1.
And she's gonna live.
For a while. That's pretty good, right?
Even if she dies immediately as soon as you reach 1.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
I already profited off of her because Harasho Ellie is a card.
Yeah, Harasho Ellie is pretty good. But this, I'm just going, if this tutored for any music, okay, now we're talking. I would play this over Nico any day of the week.
Unfortunately, they had to restrict it to Ellie waifu. It has the same problems as the Nico runner. Like, sure, you can make a good constructed waifu deck, But in limited, FR, no.
No. And
You
in
ain't got enough.
constructed,
You ain't got enough Ellie's for that.
like and in action and in high level comp, FR.
Right. So overall, I'm just supposed to like give this the auto-ness.
Yeah. It only this was music. Okay, I would give this the playable rating actually.
Right. But alas, right?
Like, oh god, like this. The problem is that like this is not even the Santanino effect. At least with Santanino, the payoff is there. She isn't dying ever.
Right, but like, what does Ellie really have?
You can't really play Pirate Story in the waifu deck because, hello.
Well, you more like you would, if you do play her, you wouldn't be able to play until 3 because you cannot play your Maki and Nico in the same deck.
So she's basically unplayable.
She's acting more like a weird heel but okay moment at that point, right?
Right. So what? At that point, no. Like that card loses a lot of its luster at 3.
Right.
The only reason that card is good is because it's playable at 2, dude.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hate to do this to her, but man,
It's the truth.
It hurts. Like it really does hurt. Like, all right, next. Honest, real intention. 1-2 event. Salvage any 2 characters within the BiBi trio.
Is this one of those the math doesn't add up?
It's more of why.
We really don't need events in this deck. Period.
I see a lot of Japanese lists run 4 of this.
FR?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm like 4 of this FR.
I mean, to be fair, if you're playing equal combo, sure, you have to stock for it.
But at the same time, man, 4.
But that means you're kind of relying on like being able to draw these, period, which is a risk in of itself, right?
Right, and
there's no bonger. Newsflash, there's no bonger or any way to find this.
And guess what? If Nico doesn't go off,
rip
this
you.
is a card in hand.
Right.
Like you're gonna see this card way too often. Especially at a 4-off. Like I would consider running this at maybe 2 if I were to run this period.
Right.
This is very hard to justify.
This is very hard to justify. As for limited, no, I'm good. But this is not a terrible card. It's not this is not like super terrible. Like, I'm just gonna be I'll be safe giving this. Like
we've seen these events in trial decks, basically the 2/2 grab anything.
Right now, the fact that this is level 1 does you can justify a little more because of that. And because, BiBi does have stock generation, unironically.
But the problem is that I think they're trying to compensate for the fact that you don't have any cards any cantrips at 1. That's what most combos are, they're cantrips, but...
Right. That's why I'm giving this a miss, I'm kind of like, y'all could have just, played, something else.
Why not just give us a standard combo at that point?
Right.
If they're gonna force us to pay for a plus... Why not just give me a 2/1 at that point?
Right.
Even if they're Shiroha style, I'd rather take that. Sure.
Or even Joker style.
Right. Those are it would work with the acceleration theme because guess who's going to 1 first? I am.
Right.
And
you imagine Joker in BiBi. That would be pretty good.
That would be insane because again I can fetch the counter and
you have a 2/1 that just gives you 2 cards for no reason.
Now, of course, that Joker would have to be buffed up a little bit. But again, we have Maki.
Yeah.
So that Joker would now be 8,000.
Right.
A defendable body.
Right.
So, honestly speaking, though, this card isn't complete ass, when you consider the set itself, but
Right.
fuck's sake, just give me a standard
right,
combo.
I argue like only if you really want to justify playing Nico, that's how you go for this. And
But
Nico's only justifiable because at least like also for Kotori's sake, Maki is actually not a terrible combo. It's not a terrible card to run, and her combo is it's serviceable. It's serviceable, right?
I think I'd rather play Maki combo from the movie Extra Booster.
I don't blame you.
Like, there's just no room for this. But
Right.
I will give this. I will be merciful and niche this.
F.
I will be merciful here.
Yeah, fair enough. I was almost tempted to quote, but I was like, oh, okay, I can't be that mean.
If this was a 2-2,
yeah, it's quoting.
yeah, quoted automatically. We moved on.
Right, but because of the one, we do have to talk about it a little more, and there,
Right.
there is justification. We just don't agree.
Now, of course, in terms of 2021, BiBi doesn't even come close to its power level. Like, BiBi is one of those rogue decks at this point.
Oh, definitely.
Like, good luck advancing to the Super 16 at Nats with BiBi.
And if you do,
who did you play, and can I play them instead? I played 6 bona fide members of the gym, man. Like,
are we about to do like the handshake and wash hands with soap meme? Like,
yep.
Oh yeah. Well, who did you play against? Oh, I played against Kyokai Orine, Puyo, also Matsu-san, and then immediately goes to the bathroom, washes his hands with soap.
FR round 1. Jun O was my first opponent. Oh man. Oh, I faced Jun, and then I faced Alicization. Then I faced 10th Annie. Then I faced a Charlotte, and then I faced two more 10th Annies afterward. Do you see why I would be exhausted after that?
Oh, definitely. Bet.
Oh. By the way, round 1 is probably the hardest. Was probably the hardest opponent.
True. By far.
I'm like, unless Mike Cheng piloted Sao at Nats.
That is a very, very scary thing. That's a very scary thing to think of.
I probably lost. I probably lost unless Mike got screwed.
Right.
Oh man. In before my nightmares come true.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was about to say like, oh no, that'd be like yeah, who did you play and can I play them please? Want to trade opponents?
Alright, time to move on?
Yep, next.
Alright, we now have if 2 people, Maki Nishikino, 00500, on play Scry 1, and she's a level 0 bottom deck bomb, also at 500 power.
Yo duh, I love these bombs so far.
Why is BiBi like so good at saying F you memory decks?
I don't know, man, but I love burying the Psychono population.
And also on play Scry FR?
Dude, if there's any motivation for me to play BiBi, it's for me to bury the Psychono population.
Hey, remember, if 2 people Maki can also confirm if the Nico heal goes off.
Oh yeah, true.
Like, okay, she's at 0. Understandable, keep it there. Nico, go, pay 1 mil. I heal.
I'm gonna heal. And remember, that Nico is not level restricted, so you could heal starting at 1.
FR.
It's like, ooh. Let's heal, boys.
That's a pretty good combination to me.
It's like, wait a minute, did you just unironically heal at 1?
For 1 stock?
Wait, what early play did you just summon, sir?
No.
Early play.
I'm just gonna swing with this for 6k. FR?
It's a 1-0, yeah. Oh.
Wait, people actually play this thing?
I've never heard of this card before. FR?
How have you not? It's BiBi. You want to be able to heal early.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, don't you play BiBi? Yeah, but it's like in no BiBi list ever. I'm like, that's because y'all are playing that shitty event. Y'all play that shitty event.
I limited. Could be nifty.
Um, hey, I heard you like burying Lily White alive.
Yeah, Barry Lily. Like, oh, you want really go off? No.
No. Hey, look.
Try
Hey, look.
again. Try again.
You want Nozomi Runner to go off? No. Like, oh.
So
Like, you can afford
overall, I playable.
playable, definitely. Why am I nice to these bombs?
These bombs are good. They have that magic 500 power and they actually do things.
And man, any card that helps me bury the Psychono population makes me
True.
bury them.
Alright, we'll move on.
Okay, next. Maki's favorite, Maki Nishikino. 1-0, 3K. So, let's see here. Your front row center slot gets 500. And look at the top. Pay 1 tap. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. And add a Maki to your hand.
Alright.
Why?
Apparently Maki needed help.
FR?
She really didn't, right? Since she has that draw 3 discard 1 event, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, like...
Wait, you need cards in Maki Waifu? FR, you got plenty of cards.
You have Maki level 1 combo.
And
From the movie extra movie.
You have that. You have the draw 3 discard 1 event that I mentioned just now.
You have the early play from set 1.
Like, and you also have like that 1 level 3 that like interacts with Happy Maker Maki.
Right.
Like,
again, dude, I'm not the most knowledgeable on Maki's card pool, but
you also have Sunny Gate Song Maki. Like, anyone playing Card Zeros? No, get out of here.
I'm 8,000, level 2.
With Clark Encore.
Oh, you managed to get over me once? Sure. Ow. Do
it
again.
That's fine.
Ow. Do it again. Like
if Maki can help anywhere, level 2 question mark?
She has the early play, man.
She does. Like, she has good zeros overall. Like,
doesn't she have a brainstorm?
Not of the plussing type.
Or would this be her brainstorm?
This is the closest thing you have to a plussing Maki brainstorm, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
I do not remember another one. I can't think of one.
And man, I'm not that knowledgeable on Love Live on OG's card pool.
I'm thinking the reason why I know Maki's card pool specifically is because one of my friends unironically plays Maki Waifu from time to time.
Okay, well, again, I hope they only played at Waifu.
Right. They know it's not serialistic, period.
Okay, I was about to say, man, they're gonna get fucking smacked.
But like overall, like I don't get Maki. Like Maki's role 1 was already grounded, period.
And we're not even talking. This is pre 680, right?
Yeah, like you're already playing bulk Dutch like Ghost no Hikari Maki. Probably 2 Sunny Gate Cell Maki. The 1-0 draw 3 X1 event.
Yeah, that card sounds real good.
And if you want to like defend things, you also play Push Touch with a Smile.
The event counter?
Yeah.
Does that actually count as a Maki card?
Technically, yes.
It has face on it.
I assume it should count. I mean, like most waifu tournaments go, if the character is featured on the card art, it'll be fine, right?
Right. Well, when it comes to waifu tournaments, I would use the Ileana Gang's rule as the metric.
So also the 4 accessory card rule.
Right.
So I guess Maki doesn't really have accessories.
Not really.
Wait. So someone's gonna try to go to it by like pushing like Nico and Keychain's counter, I bet. But yeah, Nico and Maki are shipped. Don't you know that song? Magnetic 2 Days Ruyo?
Really, man? Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Well, Maki's favorite though, you know what? Well, this is her brainstorm, I guess.
The closest thing you got to one, but overall, I'm just gonna give anything in.
Yeah, like in limited FR.
Yeah,
Why would I play this?
you really can't. You don't got enough monkey cards for that.
Right. Yeah, get this the niche.
Like,
I can't.
we cannot quote it because it actually could do something.
I can't. And we can't be too nice either.
No, we can't. All right, we'll move on from here.
Next.
Yep, we now have Unity up, Maki Nishikino, 104500. On play, choose one of your other characters with the Accelerate ability and it gets power plus 2000 until end of turn. And she is also a Climax swap.
Yoda is actually a good card.
I like it.
I really like it, actually. Yeah, okay, so here's why in the BiBi deck in particular, this makes a great card. Number one, you're playing the Kuso Climax package. And come on, man, care to explain to our audience what the Kuso Climax package is?
You're talking like book bar specifically?
Yes, book bar specifically.
Yeah.
Care to explain why it's a Kuso package?
Because sometimes you'd be like, okay, trigger book, draw bar, trigger bar, stock book, or something like that.
I booked into bar, man.
Right.
I have PTSD from Yuki Shinon. I have PTSD from that. There's a reason why I shoved classics out to the abyss for eons.
Oof.
Hey man, I played that deck for like 2 months. I was like, fuck this. I kept looking in the bar. Bar in the book.
He can't anymore.
Oh, it was so painful, man. And Yuki never lived for round 2.
Nope.
Even back then, I always asked, how much was a Yuki? 4,000, man. And
level 2 if it matters.
FR? I always bombed her ass with Chica.
You what?
Oh no, I always got over her ass with Chica, excuse me.
I was gonna be like, how did you bomb?
Fuck you, right? Shit,
Excuse me? Excuse me? Chica bombs cost zeros now? I didn't know this.
Hey man, she'd be a hell of a ruppeter if she did that, man. We wish.
Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord.
Dude, if she had bomb cost zeros, we would have eaten ReZero for breakfast.
We would have, but alas, ReZero was like a deck made to counter that, right? ReZero will automatically get to level 2 before you. FR? GG. Smug look at Million definitely in hand. And I gotta get with Felt and Rem. F this.
Yeah, this game's over. This game is fucked. And then Smug Look is the reason why. Smug Look alone is the reason why we feared that deck.
Well, it's not just that. Like, it's the fact that like, if ReZero gets to level 2 first, Sunshine cuts kind of like all the scoops, right?
What the fuck are you doing against double early point plus Smug Look?
You had to kick W.
Like, there's no way.
Or play early plays that are not as, costly.
Pretty much, you have to answer Fem and Ralph. Or Fem
you actually force it out with like me writing a Bokura Washiteru yo Watanabe yo. But that's the problem. When ReZero was like the counter matchup to Sunshine, you didn't have Volume 2 yet.
You used Chica Takumi, man.
Yep, you had to actually go back to set 1.
Or Ragnarok Special. Or Ragnarok Special Yohane.
Right.
Like, you had to use one of those two. And guess what? You kill one of them, the other one is still there, pounding you.
Right. Of course you would prioritize Rem, because Rem's the bigger problem.
Right. Oh, man.
Anyway, Unity of Maki, she really helps.
Yes, she did. And the thing is that, okay, she allows you to, you triggered bar. Okay, fine. Let's check to see what you barred. It was a book. Okay, not a problem. Pay one, discard bar, grab book.
Easy. And you also power something by 2K.
Accelerate.
Yeah, an accelerate card, and you got plenty of those.
Hello, Ellie. Here's a 2,000 boost.
Because you totally needed it. On a subsequent turn, on a subsequent turn, she's only, she becomes 9k again after you use her across one cycle. Okay, make her 11k again. Uh-oh.
Plus the level support, she's 12,500.
FR.
Oh man, that's gonna be a problem. Oh yeah, and does she still retain her ability to dodge counters?
No, unfortunately.
Damn it!
That's only on play.
Damn it!
But 11k, with I don't know if you know this guy, but like, too many players are kind of foregoing counters in general, right?
Right, like outside, like you rarely see sack counters anymore. I'm going, what?
But like, how are y'all ignoring this?
Like people don't play Yoshino. People don't play the banana sack counter and her clones. What's next? Ignoring Smug Look? FR?
Oh man, getting like the player base ignores Smug Look, I think we have bigger problems.
Oh man, this game is borked.
But anyway, overall, you can see Maki in both limited. She's definitely limited.
Limited? Yes.
Yeah, she's useful, and in constructed, definitely. Overall playable.
Playable, definitely. One of the better cards in limited. I really like this card.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, next for an authentic play, Maki Nishikino, 2-1-5-5. They see here when she enters the battlefield. Top check if it's a guy, add it to hand, and pitch one. And she's a bottom deck bomb.
Right, so this is actually the reprint version of Ima ga Saiko Maki.
As an uncommon. Cool.
Yep.
And what's funny is people are unironically playing anti-change bombs. I'm like, wait.
Because, Otome exists.
Is that the only reason? Yup. So, what about invincible early plays? Nah, they don't matter.
FR?
Apparently, man.
I don't know about you, but I would rather not get my ass pummeled by the likes of Yung, Shizu, or Asuna and Alice.
Repeatedly?
Exactly, like, I gotta stare down this thing for the next, 5 turns.
You mean for the rest of the game?
Pretty much.
The rest of the game, it's like, she drops. What is that thing? Wait, dude, I just destroyed her. Yeah, I pitched the card. FR?
This.
Oh, no. Wait, imagine staring down 3 of them. Hey, man, they dropped 6 stock for that shit, man.
I think they were able to do that. I probably lost the game already.
You probably already lost. Well, your question would be, how the hell did you assemble 3 of them? But, yeah, Jushimatsu makes that so much easier, man. Jushimatsu makes it so much easier.
Do, and I'm definitely glad that at least Asuna and Alice do not heal Alice Sensation player.
Yeah, but they were Doug trios.
That's honestly fine. I think the heal on a near unkillable body was a bigger problem.
Oh yeah, definitely. Shizu was the reason to play Slime, dude.
Right.
Soul Sleeper still doesn't believe. I'm just like, bruh.
What card's so good?
Shizu is immortal.
So let's see. Back to Maki here.
Maki here, amazing. Well, not necessarily amazing.
Now it's gonna be like hand filter, good because you're go bar.
And bottom deck bomb that deals with Otome. Fantastic, boys.
We take those, but overall, I'm gonna have to give this a playable minus. Your mega may vary.
Playable, actually.
Hey, fair enough. I respect it.
And man, looking at my own decks, I don't want to face most of these decks.
I don't blame you. And you're like, BiBi has the answer to that? Understandable.
Dude, I look at my own decks. I look at my own deck slots, and I'm going, what do I want to face in combat? None of these.
I don't blame you for thinking that.
Then why do you own them? If I didn't own them, I'd be smacked.
So it seems.
Alright, next.
Alright, we have Simple. Mocking Ishigino 103k. When she attacks, choose one of your characters and gets power plus 2500 until end of turn.
Yo, dog, did we really need this?
We really didn't. Like.
What needs a reversal in this?
And what really needs the power? Almost nothing.
Well, why would you need a power for a reversal?
Right.
And most likely you're playing this in BiBi. Oh wait, we forgot to talk about limited for Maki. What's an early play?
What's an early play? I mean, yeah, right.
You're paying one for a hand filter, FR man?
Yeah, so...
No. Hard pass. Unless you know somebody took Hanyo.
Right.
Unless you know that.
And Hana will unironically, like, dominate the game. Alright.
And, well, again, dude, she shrinks after the cycle, dude. She shrinks.
But, but, you know, that's enough turns for, like, that player to, like, be in a pretty good position, right?
Yeah, I was about to say that. How have you not won already?
Right, that's a better question.
It's like resolving an ultimatum.
Okay, not all ultimatums were auto scoop.
Cruel.
F you.
I was about to say. Cruel. I was about to say, man. Cruel ultimatum resolves.
You had to bring that up.
Of course.
Yeah, scoop.
Or Titanic. Yeah. Alarm ultimatums aside, yeah. Pro tip to our Magic audience out there, if you see an ultimatum resolve, like if you resolve an ultimatum and you haven't won, what are you doing?
They're apparently playing janky Bolas deck.
Even then, man, like, dude, like, your opponents let an ultimatum resolve. Like, I would be really questioning your Magic skills if an ultimatum resolved and you haven't won. Like, ultimatums are designed to end the game.
Right, they're pretty they're like what, 7 CMC?
Yeah, there's 7 mana spells that require 7 colored symbols. 7 specific colored symbols.
And you know, not just that, it's like 2-2-3.
Yeah, it's 2-2-3. like 7 specific colored symbols of 3 different colors. Like
luckily it's in the friendlier shards of tricolor. Again,
they also printed enemy ultimatums as well. I don't know what I don't know what they do.
I'm kind of like people play the enemy, or I mean the wedge.
Yeah, people play wedges. Wedges are dominating.
No. People play wedges, period. Because there are good wedge decks out there, but I'm asking more of people play the wedge ultimatums.
Yeah, Sultai is currently dominating standard.
Okay, but yeah, I will admit I haven't got read up on the wedge ultimatums.
Well, again, we'll probably bring them up next cast.
Oh boy.
Unlike Simple Maki here, who doesn't end the bloody game.
Right. She overall does not really help the BiBi strategy unless you are playing both Dachiwa Hikoshi no Hikari Maki, right?
Right. Like, this would be an appropriate power boost. But even in that case, what are you doing? Like,
you're forced to make room for this over roll I Can Understand Nico of all cards.
And why aren't you hitting one first?
Right.
Unless you're facing Soul Sleeper, who will feed you reverses all day. Who will feed you bloody reversals all day.
Right.
Like, he will feed you, against him, Maki is ideal, actually. Because you will get 3+ off of him every time.
Oh, I believe it.
But against more competent opponents,
You're lucky you could get even 1 if you didn't hit level 1 first.
Ooh. Man, usually I expect 0.
Right, that's why I said you're lucky if you
Yeah,
could
you're
even
lucky.
get. So overall, simple Maki, okay, he has more use in limited than constructed.
Well, Maki Waifu. Let's look at Maki Waifu
I
for a
don't.
second here.
I don't think Maki
Yeah.
Waifu even has the room for this.
Really? Even in Waifu?
Oh,
The
remember,
power.
we already mentioned the cards you're running. Both Dex-Way Gosu no Hikari Maki. That's a 4
Right.
of. Probably 2 copies of Sunny Day Song Maki.
That's 6.
3 to 4 copies of the Draw 3 Dix 1 event.
Oh yeah, your level 1 is extremely crowded.
Look, come on. You would argue that one of the biggest reasons to play Maki is because of stupidly big hand size.
Right.
And that Draw 3 Dix 1 event is one of your ways to do
insane.
that. Well, sure, you're getting yourself, but you're getting a graceful charity on fucking roids. That's true. That's pretty stonks.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You all in Maki Waifu, you only have 8 whiffs.
I mean,
well, okay, not 8. Okay, you have like 10 to 12 whiffs or something, depending on how many events you run.
Who cares?
That's fine. That's a pretty good chance.
I'll take that. Okay, even in Waifu, man.
You get what I'm saying here, right?
In Waifu, I was thinking you could use this to boost the level 1 combo. Because she's kind of small and you don't have the same tools in Waifu to boost yourself, to guarantee yourself to 1 first. So that's partially the problem.
Right, but, at that point, you better just, have the event pop off instead, right?
Or hardcast Sunny Day Song at that point.
Which could honestly, let you win at 1 unironically.
Right, as long as they don't play anything that's costed.
Right,
or play anything that's abnormally large.
Right.
So, oh man, in true BiBi, no.
BiBi doesn't have the room. Maki Waifu doesn't have the room.
What about limited?
That's the only place I could think where that's the only place where I could think of where this could go in. Or more of it, or you could argue maybe a good stuff's deck. Maybe. Big maybe.
Honestly, Love Life doesn't have a really good level 1 combo.
It really doesn't.
Love Live's level 1 combo options are just terrible, to be honest. When you're thinking overall Love Live, I'm thinking, honestly, I'd rather just go the standby route. Just go standby.
And choice the finisher?
Huh?
Standby and choice the finisher combo?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Though, to be honest, I would just lean Lily White. Because
more on that when we get to Lily White.
Right. Trust me. I will elaborate quite a bit.
Yeah, Gavin will be able to praise Lily White more than I can.
I own the bloody thing.
There you go.
I own the bloody thing, and I've seen it done really high level comp.
Right. But anyway, simple Maki here. I just can't get anything above a niche.
Maki has to take off her clothes and give them to Nico and Ellie.
Whoa there. Of all the quotes, man.
Hey man, I was struggling to find the closest available one, okay?
We had to go into that territory. But anyway, that will do it for this part of our Love Live featuring School Idol Festival Volume 3 6th Anniversary Retrospective. Anyway, when you saw, be sure to give this a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already for whatever reason, ring the notification bell, because all these actions
help the YouTube algorithm out.
And if you want to keep supporting what we do, we also have Patreon and Coffee. We will gladly appreciate those donations. And with that, we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.